I've been fossicking at a local beach this morning that gave up its treasure, and from this we can create a cool looking wind chime or Suncatcher. The main material I'm going to be using is sea glass. These are pieces of glass from broken bottles, broken tableware or even shipwrecks, which are rolled and tumbled in the ocean for years until all of their edges are rounded off and the slickness of the glass has been worn to a frosted appearance. I'm lucky enough to live near a beach that yields a lot of sea glass. But you can also purchase this online from sites such as Etsy or eBay. I'm also going to need a piece of driftwood to use as the frame. If you don't have access to any driftwood, you could just find a thick twig or piece of branch from a local park. And there are techniques for bleaching it to give it a driftwood effect. You can find videos about this on YouTube. Or you could give the wood a light wash with white chalk paint for an aged, distressed look. You're also going to need some string or line to make the strands. I've chosen dark brown plaited polywax cotton thread. I like the look that this brings to the piece, but there are many alternatives to stringing this. It's entirely up to you. It's a really good idea to plan the look of your wind chime before you start. So using your wood and a selection of sea glass, lay out and perfect the design of your Suncatcher. I'm going for an ombre look, which is going from darker pieces at the top to lighter pieces below. I'm also going to use a few turquoise beads to bring some bright colour into the piece. Wire wrapping the glass will give your piece an elegant finish. The alternative is to just glue your stringing medium to the glass. I'm choosing to wire wrap the glass today using both silver and copper 24 gauge wire. Use wire cutters, cut off about 25 centimetres, which is about 10 inches of wire. With round nose pliers, hold the wire in the middle. Crisscross your wire over itself around the tip of your pliers to make a loop. For extra strength, I take the wire off the pliers and turn it around. Put it back on the nose of the pliers and crisscross over again. Put the loop at the top of your sea glass piece and start wrapping the wire around your piece. Wrap the wire tightly around the base of the loop. This will give extra strength and support to the loop where you thread through and hang. Cinch the wire to make sure that the piece is secure. Repeat this process until all the glass is wrapped. Cut equal lengths of your chosen beading thread. If you decided to add beads, knot the thread, thread the bead, and knot again. I'm using a pin to draw the knot closer to where I need it to end up, which is close to the bead. This is why it is a good idea to lay out your design first so you can identify where you are placing each piece and where you should be tying your thread. Make each strand until they are all done. I'm using 5 strands for this design. When you're done, attach the thread to the driftwood. You could tie each piece around the driftwood or drill tiny holes and thread the string through and knot the end. I'm going to drill some holes and attach the strands that way, as I much prefer that look. Cap the thread with a bead and knot so it doesn't fall back through the hole. Repeat this with all of your strands until they are all fixed to the wood. Trim the excess thread from the top of the strands. To hang the wind chime, I'm going to attach some rope to the wood. I've chosen to drill large holes through the driftwood for the rope. Rope frays, so I've used sticky tape around the rope ends to help guide the rope through the holes. Trim the excess rope. Use the pin to fray the ends of the rope. This will give it a beach-aged look. Find somewhere to hang it and enjoy the sound and ambience of your creation. Thanks for watching. I'm Boho Beach Gypsy and you can find me on Instagram and Pinterest, #BohoBeachGypsy, and of course right here on this YouTube channel. Please subscribe.